We're delighted to have a couple of England fans, as well as the managing director of the Barmy Army, Chris Millard, along with Chloe and Charlie Adcock, who are joining us as well. Lots of waving, so thank you very much. We'll get to you guys in just a moment, Charlie and Chloe, but a quick word from Chris. It's obviously been a difficult time, Chris, for a lot of England fans because they haven't been able to go and see the players in person. But watching it, hopefully, it's not been too bad a substitute. But just how difficult have the Barmy Army found it in the last year during COVID?
Well, it's been a difficult time for everyone in the world, and I think where our place as the Barmy Army on this planet is unconditional support for the England cricket team, and we've tried to bring a little ray of sunshine, a bit of positivity through cricket to everyone throughout the last year. It's been hard as a small business, as it will have been for many, many small businesses, but everything that we've done has been an eye to keep people smiling, keep people enjoying the sport that we all love together, and look for tomorrow as it's going to be a better day, that we can all go on tour together, sing our songs and all have a good time once again. But we've done our best to try and keep people as active as well as they can through our podcasts and through our Barmy TV channel, where we can try and bring a little bit of access to England players to everyone who's sat at home. And people have really liked that, so it's really gone down quite well in our community, but also with the wider cricketing public as well, we think.
Chris, Andrew Strauss here. We all know that following England's a bit of an emotional rollercoaster. So I just wondered, thinking back of all the games you supported England, your kind of best moment and perhaps your most painful moment watching the England cricket team.
Well, it's a very good point, because I'm watching this game now thinking, I was there at Headingley. I watched Ben Stokes do what he did, so I'm still fancy us, to be completely honest. It's going to have to... I'm going to have to say, though, to have 2019 was such a special year with the World Cup win and followed by Ben Stokes' Ashes, what I've just said. But something that would come very close to that would have to be the South Africa trip, where we won at 5:30 on the last day. There was loads of debate about whether it should be a 4-day test, and for the test match to finish at 5:30 on day 5 with an England win just proved that test is best, and everyone had such a good time over there. So that would come close to the World Cup and the Ashes, I would have to say.
Well, Chris, doing a brilliant job, managing director of the Barmy Army. But the future England supporters are the ones that we have to cultivate. So let's talk to Charlie and Chloe. And the first thing I want to ask you guys, thank you for the waving. How much have you enjoyed watching cricket on Channel 4 over the last month or so?
It's very good, yeah, and it's been they've been quite good, but then.
Have you got upset at all during the cricket because of what's happening?
Oh, yeah.
Just tell me what happens when you see England doing badly and how you react to it. What do you guys do?
I shout at the TV.
Very good.
And Charlie?
I just get really annoyed and my head goes off.
Right, just very quickly, who are your favourite cricketers?
Ben Stokes.
Yeah.
I actually don't know cricketer.
Okay. No, that's good. Someone still to win your affections. That's nice. Hard to get. I believe that you've got a question both, one for Ebony and one for Andrew. Who'd like to go first?
I will.
Go ahead, Chloe.
What got you into cricket?
Well, who goes first? You go first, Jesse.
Me go first? What got me into cricket? Well, my dad, really. I was only like a 6-year-old, and my dad got bored with me watching TV, so he took me outside, gave me a bat, and I started hitting a few balls.
Me was a bit of luck. I had a teacher come into my primary school. I remember the first time I hit one of those quick cricket balls, the orange ones. I was hooked. That was it. And I was in street cricket, and I loved it.
And Charlie, have you got a question as well?
Yeah. Who was the fastest and who was the best bowler you faced?
Oh, yeah, good question.
I faced one of the fastest women ever in cricket, Catherine Fitzpatrick, fast Australian. I remember getting hit on the neck and didn't really see the ball, and that was it. That was my innings done. So, yeah, an Australian.
Fastest for me, Shoaib Akhtar, who was genuinely frightening. I still have bad dreams about facing him, but my worst dreams, my nightmares come from facing Shane Warne, the greatest bowler of all time, and he made me look very silly out in the middle, so he was the worst for me.
Enough about Ebony and Andrew and their cricket. What about your cricket? What do you do? Do you play cricket a lot? Bowlers, batters? What do you do, Chloe?
I play at my local village and I'm an all-rounder, but I prefer batting.
Nice, a batting all-rounder. And you, Charlie?
I play for my village and my school, and I'm a all-rounder, and I don't prefer batting or bowling.
And how much, just to tell people at home, how much fun is it being part of a cricket team?
It's very fun. It's fun because you get to like be involved, and no one's like left out because everyone has a part.
Oh, well said. I always found being part of a team when I was young, growing up playing cricket, was just one of the best things ever. You make great friendships, don't you? And hopefully they'll last for a very long time. Well, it's been a lot of fun chatting to you both. Thank you so much for those excellent questions, Charlie and Chloe. Just before we go, we'll speak to Chris, if that's okay, and just pick up on what we were talking about the last year, Chris, if we can, and just how difficult things have been, yes. But how excited is that sort of the fact that you've not been able to go to play cricket or watch cricket? How much does that set the year up now that we can potentially go back in June? Crowds can go back to watch and support England.
It's incredible, the pent-up demand. We've never seen it like this before. With the eye on the Ashes next winter, it's very exciting because if we can get out there, and fingers crossed that everyone's okay, safe and well, and able to travel over there, we will have an unbelievable sized tour with so many excited people that have waited for 2 years without being able to watch any cricket. But just before that, we've got another series against India in the UK, which is going to be a little bit role reverse with the swinging ball, which I'm very excited for. We know how strong India have been, but let's see how they fare when Jimmy and Brody are bowling at them when it's 15 degrees at Trent Bridge.
Just a quick question, Chris. You say no Barmy Army fans have seen any cricket, but we saw you had one super fan in Sri Lanka. Just tell us quickly about him.
Yeah, Randy Caddick is his name, DJ Randy Caddick. So he was over in Sri Lanka the day that the tour got cancelled back when the first lockdown happened, and he vowed to stay out there, work remotely from Sri Lanka until they played there again. And fortunately for him, the tour was rearranged. Otherwise, I think he'd probably have to become an expat over there. But he loved it. He lapped it up. He became probably the more famous than all the England players for a period of time. It was like Randy Caddick was everywhere when you woke up in the mornings. It was great to see.
Chris, thank you very much, and give Randy Caddick a pat on the back from us all. Brilliant to hear from you. Thank you very much to